Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the tree of the parents coaching session, themed Navigating the Adolescent Years, powered by the Shining Light Children's Foundation and hosted by me, Coach Daniela Ibikiri. Okay, so we've talked about some reasons why adolescents behave the way they behave. So the first one we talked about was their brain development. Yes. When we talked about how the thinking part of the brain doesn't develop till age 25. The part of the brain called prefrontal cortex, it doesn't develop till they get to age 25. While the emotions part of the brain called amygdala is truly developed. It develops faster than the thinking part. So adolescents, they react by their emotions. They are quick to, react. They are very impulsive. They hardly think before they do things. So a lot of parents are like, why is my adolescent so difficult? Why is my teenager so difficult? Why don't they adhere to instructions? That's because their brains are not fully developed, especially the part that is responsible for thinking, for planning, for reasoning. Yes, it's not fully developed. So when you see your adolescent acting in a funny way, just know that the thinking part is not fully developed. But nevertheless, as a parent, you're there to guide them. You give them problems to solve, to help that part to develop before they get to 25 years. But you put it in mind that their brain, the thinking part of their brain, is not fully developed while you guide them to take some decisions. Yes, so that it can sharpen their brain to reason and to think and to plan and all that. That was the first thing we talked about, for parents to understand that the part of the brain responsible for thinking, reasoning, planning is not fully developed. So you guide your adolescents. The next one we talked about, the second class, was temperaments. Another reason why your adolescents act the way they do is because of their temperaments. So when we talk about temperaments, it is an innate part of us. It is something that we're born with. Yes. It is a natural disposition. We're born with it. And it is being shaped by our life experiences. So we have four major types of temperaments: the choleric, the sanguine, the melancholy, and the phlegmatic. Different people call them different names. Some people use colors. They have water, fire, like that, earth, to describe the four temperaments. But where I had my certification, we use intimidating humor for the choleric, creative convertible for the sanguines, systematic board for the melancholy, and dependable truck for the phlegmatics. So do we know our personality type? Some people call it personality type. Do we know our temperaments? Have we taken any temperament test before? No, okay. Okay, so I have that. I have an assessment form. So when you take it with your child as well to understand your personalities. So sometimes why you have issues is because your temperament is different from that of your child, or your temperaments are the same. They said, magnets, positive, they repel, while negative and positive attract each other. So sometimes when your personalities are the same, you tend to clash a lot. Like, oh, you're this hot-tempered person. You can be, argumentative and all, and your child is like that. So if there's this back and forth going on. But sometimes when you're opposite, you relate better, or when you're opposite as well, you're like, this is me. I am this outgoing type. Why is my child like this? It's because of their temperament. That is how they were wired. It is something they were born with. You're there to guide them. Yes. So that's another thing you need to know about adolescents, why they behave the way they behave. Is because of their temperaments. Yes. So today we'll be talking about redefinition and belief change. So this period adolescent age, a lot of parents have negative beliefs about their adolescents. Like, oh, teenagers are too difficult. I can't deal. Like, I have this friend of mine, I told her, please, can we do these things mentoring together? She was like, no, please, sorry, I can't do this. Teenagers are too difficult. They think they overknow, they do this, they do that. They can be so rude and all. Yes. So, and a lot of parents have that belief about their teenagers as well. So we're going to talk about how you can begin to change those beliefs that you have about your adolescents and redefine those beliefs that you've held about your adolescents, begin to change them so that it will help you connect better. If you think, oh, my child is like this, my child is like this, and you've taken that belief deep that, okay, this child can change, we have to think of a better way to reframe those beliefs and start changing our perception about our adolescents. They're not like that. A lot of things. This period is really, really difficult for them. They are transitioning into becoming an adult. They're experiencing emotional changes, they're experiencing physical changes, they're experiencing cognitive changes, psychological changes, the way they think, the way they act, the way they feel. It's affecting a lot of them, especially girls. Yes, they're developing different things in their body, and that's another thing that gets to them. They don't like the fact that they're undergoing that changes, pubertal changes. It gets to a lot of adolescents. It's a very critical period for them, this period. They tend to, cultivate friendships, peer pressure. They want to be like their friends. They want to act like their friends. And if you don't really guide them, if you're not really present, if you don't support them emotionally, you would lose them. They would tend to, isolate themselves, live in isolation, become distant from you, being secretive and all that. They don't want to connect with you. That's why we're also talking about emotional coaching, like how you can connect emotionally with them. You as an individual, how you can manage your own emotions, then as a parent as well, how you can support your adolescents emotionally. Yes. So that will be our main focus today. So it's for us to understand that this period is a really, really like a very rough stage for them. And they really need their parents to be there for them, their guardians to be very, very supportive and understanding. A lot of teenagers find it difficult to relate with their parents. They'll be like, they don't get me. They don't understand what I'm going through. They think that it's just providing everything that I want, give me money, pay my fees and all that, but they are not really present in my life. They don't understand the changes I'm going through. They don't know the kind of friends. They don't know the person I'm becoming. We have to connect with them emotionally. Like, it is very, very important. Provide emotional support for them. All right, let me share my slide. So this is what I just said. Like, we'll be talking about redefinition and belief change. Yeah. So what's the objective? To assist guardians to create beliefs that promote their overall well-being. So because when you have like a negative perception, when you hold negative beliefs about your children, it affects your mental health. It affects your emotional well-being. So it's better you begin to change those beliefs you have about your children. So it will help you to promote your overall well-being emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. Because if you overthink, it will even affect your physical health. It is not good. So let's begin to cultivate that positive beliefs about our children. It's not easy, when you're going through your own personal struggles and a child is doing like a whole lot of things and you're like, what's going on here? Like, I'm tired. It's not easy. Being a parent is not easy, but it is better we start holding positive beliefs about our children. If we've had any negative beliefs about them, it is high time we start reframing those beliefs and start having positive beliefs about them. So do you still see your adolescent as that precious, beautiful gifts at childbirth. When the baby comes, like, oh my God, I'm so happy, full of emotions, tears of joy, you're happy, I have a baby. But then they start growing. Oh God, I'm tired. I want to run away. Like, I feel that, I feel like that sometimes. I want to run away from these children. Like, oh my God, it's a whole lot. And then getting to that age, it's 8, 9, 10, to the teen age, preteen, 10 to 12, teenager, like, they start changing, the whole cognitive, physical, emotional changes, and it's a whole lot for the parents. So, do we still see them the same way as we saw them when they were little, like, oh, my precious baby? Or we now have a different perspective about them. Okay, so these are some disempowering opinions that some parents have about their adolescents. And on the other side, I have empowering beliefs. What you start changing. So I want you to start changing those negative beliefs to positive beliefs. Yes, because they are disempowering. But now change them to empowering beliefs. Yes, so because it will help you and your teenagers as well. It will help you to have a good rapport with your teenager. It will help you to connect well emotionally. Because when you have those certain beliefs, it's, drifts you apart from one another. The child also have one particular belief, "Oh, my mom doesn't like me." So when you start reframing those beliefs, it helps your relationship. It improves the relationship. So the first one that I have here, my adolescent doesn't really need me. Oh, they'll figure out things by themselves. They don't really need me. That's a disempowering belief. Adolescents, they need their parents more. You can't lose your children to friends or other trusted adults. Yes, it's good for them to have a teens coach, a mentor to also support them. I think every adolescent needs a teens coach and a mentor to hold them by their hands, because a lot of times parents are not really aware. They are just aware of the basic, like the basic things they need to do for their children. But if you have a teens coach or a mentor, helping you both of you working hand in hand together to help that your adolescents, it's very good. Sometimes I like, if I had a teens coach, a mentor, like growing up, I would have, you know, been much, much better. Yes. So that's my passion. Like, okay, I don't want teenagers to go through the things that I went through, because a lot of parents are there, but they are absent. They're not there present. They are not emotionally present. They're not mentally present. They are physically present, but they don't connect emotionally. They don't really know what is going on with their children. They don't ask. They don't talk about things. They just feel like, oh, my child is okay. So a teens coach, a teens mentor would be there to also guide your children. Things that they can't tell you. Okay, your things that they can't tell their parents. They can tell their coaches, and in turn, the coaches tell their parents, and three of you would talk the talk and bring out solutions to better understand each other and work together to promote the overall well-being of the family. So that's a disempowering belief. My adolescents don't need me. They need you. This is the best time that they need you as their parents. But it depends on the way they need you, how they need you. They might not need you every time because they like their independence. But when they need you, give them that space to be able to express their opinions, their thoughts. Allow them to be assertive. They will tell you, okay, I need you to do this for me. I need you to do that for me. So don't have that belief that they don't need me. They are big people now. Let me focus on the younger ones, the toddlers. No, this is the right time that you have to be there for them. Another belief is a terrible period for parents. It is not a terrible period. It is only a terrible period when you don't understand the physical changes, the biological, the cognitive changes, emotional changes that your adolescents are going through. That is when you see it as a terrible period. But when you understand that this is a difficult phase for them, They're undergoing through cognitive changes, like the way they think. They're going through biological changes, their physical changes, and they are going through emotional changes. They are really moved by their emotions. So you will understand that it is not a terrible phase. You can actually be there to guide them, to support their overall well-being. So don't see it as, oh, this period, oh my God, I can't deal with this, my child. It's a whole lot. I'm tired. Oh my God, let them just pass this phase. No, there, try to understand the changes, try to understand the things that they are going through. That's why a lot of parents, they need coaching, but they just feel like, why would my fellow parents be coaching me? No, don't see it like that. We don't know all, we don't know everything. These coaches, teens coaches, parents coaches, they've undergone true training, proper training, to be able to assist you. They're not taking over your children, but just to help you understand them better, to help you as a parent, to help your teenager, so that you people can connect better. So if you need that, just go ahead. It's not wrong to have a parent coach, a teens coach working together with you. So do your children too. It's just a phase, they'll grow out of it. No, it's not just a phase. They won't grow out of it. At this point, don't say, oh, it's just a phase, they'll grow out of it. This is their teenage age, when they become an adult, yes. No, it is important that you validate their feelings, their experiences. What are they experiencing in school, in the house? Create safe spaces where they express their emotions, where they're able to tell you what they experience in school today, the troubles they're having with their friends, how life is to them, how they feel about you. We don't like to hear what they want to say, like, what do you mean? Before Abraham, I was, what do you mean? Is it you that want to tell me things? I'm old, I know things, I've been born, saying. No, give them that space. Don't say that, oh, they will pass this way. Give them that space to be able to express their feelings, to express their emotions, how they feel about life, how they feel about you, their mom, their dad. Create that safe room for them. Otherwise, they will live in isolation and you will lose them. You have to be their bestie. Come, come and tell me. Sometimes it gets annoying, like they want to tell you, pour out things when you've had a stressful day and all that, but allow them to talk to you. Let them not go out. There are a lot of things out there. There are a lot of wrong celebrities, adults that are looking, especially the ones that have phones. They're out there looking at different role models, people that don't have values for you as a parent. Teach them the right values. Be there for them. Let them express their feelings. Share their experiences with you. Create that safe space for them. Another one, strict control is the only way to keep them safe. No, some of us, we are too strict. Oh, teenagers, their own is too much. I will deal with them. I will be strict with them. I won't allow them have their way. Oh, this my child is too stubborn. Oh, my child is so difficult. I won't allow them to have their way. No, give them some independence and guide them. While you're giving them independence, you also guide them. There has to be a balance. You don't have to be so strict. You must follow the rules. You must obey me. I am the mother. I am the ancient of days. I am the father. You have to bend to my rules. No, they are also human beings. They have their own thoughts. They have their own opinions. So you don't have to be strict. Give them a level of independence. That even helps them to problem solve, to build their brains that are not fully developed, the thinking part. So when you give them that level of independence, it helps them. So you also guide them while you're giving them independence. You don't give them total independence. Yes, okay, this boy is a big boy. Go and do whatever you want. No, you guide them while you're giving them independence. Allow them to be able to do some things by themselves. Let them make the mistakes and they will learn from the mistakes. And you guide them. No, it has to be this way. You don't have to be strict about it. So strict control is not the way forward. Teenagers don't appreciate anything. Some of us have that. Oh, they don't appreciate. I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. But they show appreciation in their own ways. You might get something for them, but they don't really like it, and they will just, because they are very impulsive, they just react and yeah, well, mommy, I can even get this kind of thing. It hurts, but it's not like they don't appreciate you. They are very appreciative, but they like to show them in their own way. So you have to understand them. and understand how they appreciate you. Yes. So this one, my teenager is just like I was. They'll make saying mistakes, that kind of thing. You're afraid that we are the same. They'll make the same mistake that I made. Oh, they are the same. Like, oh, this girl, the way I'm seeing her, she will tow the same path. The way I'm seeing this, my son, he would tow the same path like I did. No, they're not the same. You might have similar characteristics. Your temperaments might be the same, but they have their own path, their own person, and have their own path in life. So don't, because of that, stop them from a whole lot of things. No, I don't want you to do this. This is what I went through. So you don't have to do this. They are different from you. They are a full human being and they have their own path that God has designed for them. We all have our own path. They might be your child, but they have their own paths that God has designed for them. So let them be. Just you're there to guide them. Understand the path that God has created for them. Tell God to give it like the blueprints. Where is this my child going to? What would my child become? Don't think that because you made a mistake, your child will also make that mistake. No, you're two different persons. People are not the same. Yes, you're not the same. Your child is a full human being that God has designed a special path for that person. So these are some disempowering beliefs that we have about our teenagers. And these are some empowering beliefs. Start changing those beliefs about your adolescent. Change that negative belief to an empowering one. Okay, let's move. Review questions. What beliefs do you currently hold about your adolescent? What belief do you need to embrace about your adolescent? Can you visualize the new belief? What beliefs are you currently holding? What do you need to change? What beliefs do you need to change? Then visualize it in your head. Okay, if I start seeing this, my child, this way, if I start seeing this, my daughter, this way, if I start seeing this, my son, this way, it will be good for us. It will help us to connect better. There will be no friction. Yes, while the child is growing, there are a lot of things that would happen. You won't find it funny when they act a certain way because of their brain, because of their temperament. But disregard all those beliefs. Write it down like, okay, this belief that I have, this negative belief, write it just as I've written it. Let me change it to an empowering belief. My child is this. No, this is the new way I'll start seeing my child. So you write it down and visualize it. Do you want to share one belief if we've heard any kind of belief about our child? And what's the new belief that want to, that want to hold about them? Anybody wants to say something? Before we move to the next one.
Good evening, Coach.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this session. It's very revealing.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
can see that I'm not really doing well in this adolescent parenting. Yes, yes. Because I'm going to watch this session to have everything necessary. But in terms of the belief, yes, I think I will craft some positive ones for my two adolescents. I have three actually,
Okay.
so that I will stop belittling them.
Yeah.
And yes, so as you said, you should stop seeing them like those little children that they are.
Hmm.
They are going to adult too. Yes. So that is, I think that's what I will do because it's been challenging in
Thank
fights,
you.
in pushbacks, and all.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. So we move to the next. Emotions coaching. I want to talk about this because emotions like are everywhere, not just for the adolescents. We're emotional beings. God created us as emotional beings. So we struggle with our emotions. So we're learning this to help us as individuals, not really necessarily as parents, as individuals to recognize and manage our emotions so that, for our overall well-being. If we can be able to manage our emotions, it will be good for us, not just us. It will help us, and also it will help us as parents to be able to connect better with our children, to be able to support them emotionally, like that. So, question, which of these have you heard? I'm feeling somehow. If you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry. You know, when we talk about emotions, we're talking about our state of feelings. Yes, sadness, anger, cry, fear, anxiety, all those are emotions. Our emotions are valid. We are humans. Like I just said, God created us as emotional beings. Even God said, like, He used to get angry. Yes, how much more we? Yes, so our emotions are valid. You can express your emotions as a human being. Don't hold and suppress your emotions. No, you're a human being. But do not let your emotions control you. You have to learn how to recognize, understand, and manage your emotions. So, which of these things have you heard before? I'm feeling somehow, like I don't know how I'm feeling. Like the person cannot, you know, express their emotions. They can't name their emotions. I don't know how I'm feeling. And this other one, if you don't stop crying, we are like that, our parents. I'll give you something to cry about. Like, I'll beat you more. So let me know that you're actually crying because of something. You better stop crying like me. I can't stand crying. Like, it's a whole lot for me. Like, it's as if I should enter the ground. I can't really stand crying when my children starts crying. Like, stop crying. But when children are crying, they find it difficult to express themselves. Like, is that time you want to ask them, wow, but some of them will just burst into tears and more like, so let's not like, if you don't stop crying, I'll give you something to cry about. I remember one scenario, like a teacher, my daughter's school before, like my daughter would just start crying. She was like, I beat her so that I will know that she's crying because I actually beat her. Then I didn't see it as anything, but having gone through this thing, that was like some years back. But now going through this coaching program, I'm like, okay, her emotions are valid. Sometimes she was just a baby. How many years? And maybe 3, 4. Like sometimes they just want to cry and cry. You don't have to be the child. Like, I'll give you a reason for you to cry. No, we have to understand their emotions. They are human beings as well. You too, as a parent, you can just take and just want to cry. So this is food for thought. What emotions are most in your house, like are predominant in your house? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it cry? What are those emotions that that you can say, oh, this is regular in my house? Is it you as the adult or the children as well? Every day they are crying, or they feel sad most times. What are those emotions? Yes. And I want you to know that your marriage, the family, like I said earlier, is a foundation. That's the first school of emotions for children. As your marriage being a good school for emotions, that's for you to ponder on. So when they look at you, like, okay, my parents can really handle their emotions. Yes. And they're like, okay, I can learn how to regulate my emotions. A lot of children in school, they, when you see them acting funny, it's because of what they see in their house. A lot of things that they see is because of what they see their parents doing, their older ones doing. They bring it to school. When you see a child is so sad, it is usually coming from the home. That is where they spend their most of their time. It's not in the school. Your marriage is the first school for them. They learn first by what they see. If they are not able to control their emotion, it is because they've learned from you. So which emotions is predominant in your house? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it fear? Whatever. Is it happiness? It can be a positive emotion, though. Yes, every time we're always happy. Oh, we're always seeing this, those kind of emotions. Excitement, those are emotions. Yeah, I can say anger. Yes, I get angry. My children like, oh, why would you do this? But over some time, I've learned how to, manage my anger. So when I say, why are you angry? Why are you shouting? So anger leads to shouting, Why would you do this? Why would you do that? Every time you're shouting and you're telling them not to shout. No, they would also do that to their younger siblings. You can't be shouting at them every time. You don't expect them to shout. Okay, so I have this mentor. Yes, she's a psychologist. She was like, before she became a parent coach, her house became like, a wrestling ground. She's always shouting. Oh, the children, everybody shouting. You're shouting too. That is what your children will model to because you are their role models. They are learning from you. What they are saying, they are learning from you. So as you're shouting, you're giving them room to shout. You can't tell them stop shouting and you keep on shouting as well. No, they are learning best from you. Okay, let's go through this case study. Please, let's read it. So when you're done reading, let me know. We can go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, I've gone through it.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so this is a case study of a person named Sade. There's some questions there. How do you think Sade feel after costing her team? How do you think she will feel? You can mute and say, or you write it.
Okay, I think Shade will feel moody. She won't be happy because her action has caused her team to lose.
Yes, thank you very much.
So
Very, very
definitely
much. Yes,
she'll be sad. Definitely.
very, yeah, that's very, very correct. She'll be moody. She'll be sad. Yes, somebody else wants to say something. What might be going through her mind? Like, can anybody just think what might be going through our minds?
Of course, when you lose, you are
Mm.
not always excited.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's this thing that comes with losing. It
Hmm.
makes you so weak. So inside her, I'm sure she'll be like full of regrets
Mm.
why it
E-
happened the way it did. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Full of regrets. Like she might even have negative thoughts. Oh, I'm such a failure. Oh my God, this,
Yeah.
is those
Yeah.
negative thoughts will start popping. Yes, full of
Performing.
regrets. I wish I hadn't done that. All those kind of things, like to beat yourself. Yes. Can you identify the emotions? You've said the sadness, she'll be so
Sadness.
sad,
Yeah.
moody. What other emotions?
Moody.
Can any other
Disappoint.
person? Yeah, thank you. Disappointed. Yes, she'll be so
Yeah.
disappointed. That feeling of
Mm.
disappointment, anger. She'll be so
She will feel
angry.
defeated.
Yes, defeated. Thank you. How do you think her actions might affect her and the people around her? We've talked about how it will affect her, like, maybe so the people around her. How do you feel her actions will affect people around her?
Yeah, people around her will be definitely angry with her.
Yes, disappointed
Yeah.
at her, angry with her. Yes,
Definitely.
exactly. Yes,
Mm.
now
They
like
might they might even
see
want
what
to
you've caused.
vent anger. Mm.
Exactly. So emotions like
Yeah.
meanwhile, if you are the one, maybe it might also happen to you. But since it's someone
Mm-hmm.
else, like you want to bring down the person, you're angry, you're disappointed at the person, all this kind of thing, emotions will be flying everywhere. So what do you think she can do to manage her emotions?
Hello? Okay. To
Yeah.
manage her to manage her emotions, I think first of all to accept that what has happened.
Okay.
Look at where she messed up. Take the learning points there and move on and probably apply for more grants that she may win.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Like, just look at it that, okay, this has happened. Yes, I know that you spoke very well. Yeah, but some people, some people that cannot control their emotions, they'll start throwing tantrums, venting, like, oh my God, why did this thing happen to me? Some people burst into tears, but you can actually take a deep breath and manage your emotions. Calm down. Like you can just take a walk, take a moment for yourself. Just excuse yourself, calm down, take a deep breath, manage the situation. You don't have to be here and there, that feelings of sadness, disappointment and all. Thank you. So you just imagine you reflect something like that happened to you. Imagine you were in our shoes. What would you do? What would you do to cope with the situation?
I think if it were to be me,
Mhm.
I will always remember that saying that goes that there's always another time.
Oh,
So
wow.
I will have, yes, there's always another time. And then I will try to build my mindset
Hmm.
to believing that I'm going to get this the next time I try.
Yes, correct. Thank you very much for that. To build your
Thank
mindset, also think that there'll be another time. There would also be another time for you to do better and have a positive mindset towards things. Another person wants to share, if you were Sade, how would you manage the situation?
Hello?
You can go ahead and speak.
I always believe that anything that happens to me happens for a reason. I
Okay.
might not know the reason why it happened that time, but I think something better it's coming. So I have that mindset. So if I'm in Sade's shoe, after the disappointment and everything, I will just go back, maybe something good is coming, something better. That's why this one didn't work out. So next time I'll put in my best and I'll try to, you know, talk to my teammates
Mm.
because at that point they're all angry and everything.
Angry,
But
yes.
that kind of light that maybe something better is coming.
Mm.
Nobody failure, but it happens. When it happens like that, we don't have to dwell in that mistake. So we should put
Yeah.
ourselves together and see and do it better the next time. I think
Okay.
such work calm the situation at that point.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. Have that mindset that okay, something better is coming, it's going to happen, help to calm down the situation because your teammate will be so angry. A lot of people can't control their emotions, so like the anger, someone might even slap somebody, say, like, why would you cost us? Imagine the money you just lost, like imagine it was $200 million. Like, oh, it just cost us that amount of money. That's how some people can even react with their children. We have to learn how to manage our emotions, no matter the situation. So, there are some steps you can take to manage your emotions. Number one, awareness. It's about tuning into your emotions. Become fully aware. You have to be self aware. Be aware of your emotions. What am I feeling right now? Am I sad? Am I angry? Not like I don't know how I'm feeling. No, please know how you're feeling because the emotions are valid. So be able to know how you're feeling. Tune into that emotions. Recognize when you're sad. Recognize when you're angry. Recognize when you're afraid of something. Tune in with your emotions. Be aware. Self-awareness is key. Stay aware of physical cues and mental cues. Physical cues like clenching your feet when you're angry. Some people they start doing this like as if they want to, bring somebody down. Or your heart is racing. Be aware how you're feeling. There was a time that I was experiencing anxiety. That's my heart will be palpitating. I was very aware that I'm anxious, I'm afraid of something. I was very aware that my heart was palpitating. Yes, so be aware of the physical cues. Are you trying to clench your fist? Is your heart palpitating? Is your body becoming hot? Are you beginning to have headaches? Be aware of those physical cues. The mental cues, those negative thoughts, when they keep coming, like that Sade now. Because I'm sad, I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm a loser. Yes, you now start having those negative thoughts. Those are the mental cues. Tune into your emotions, be aware of your emotions, be aware of the physical cues and the mental. Practice being present. Practice being present. How do you manage your emotions? Be present. Don't run away from the emotions. Just allow the emotions to be coming. Don't feel like, oh, why should I be angry? Why should I be sad? Why should I be afraid? No, we're emotional beings, like I said earlier. Allow the emotions to come. Let them keep coming. But just be present. Be mindful. Stay there. Yes, just relax. Be present in that moment. Okay, I'm feeling sad right now. Don't be quick to start judging yourself. Oh, why am I angry? Oh, why am I sad? Your emotions are valid. So stay there. Be mindful of your emotions as they come. Is it sadness? Is it fear? Is it anger? And don't be quick to judge yourself. The next one, understand your emotions. How do you understand your emotions? Consider the triggers. We all have emotional triggers. What happened before I felt this way? Like that Sade's case, what happened before she became angry and sad, disappointed? Because she lost a presentation, something that cost her team a grant. So try to know your triggers. Why am I feeling angry? Why am I sad? Because my child said this thing, because my spouse said this thing, because my friend said this thing. Be able to identify your emotional triggers. What caused me to feel this way? So identify your emotional triggers. What triggered my emotions? Go back and reflect. This happened. That's why I'm feeling this way. Don't be like, oh, I don't understand why I'm feeling this way. Try to think, try to understand, try to identify your emotional triggers. Connect, recognize it, connect to recognize. This would create an opportunity to build intimacy. When emotions are there, okay, this is an opportunity for us to connect. Let us know what's going on here. What is happening? Why do you feel this way? It creates room for you to connect better. So this would help you to connect with your family better when you're able to express your emotions, when you're able to understand your emotions, when you're able to be aware of your emotions. It helps build connections. Yes. This will strengthen your love too when you are able to express your emotions, when you're able to share your emotions. Do not cut out people's emotions. Yes. And do not allow people to cut out your emotions too. Your emotions are valid. Or label your emotions. Name it to tame it. Name the emotions. Don't shy away from the emotions. How am I feeling? I don't know how I'm feeling. No, you know. I am angry. I am sad. I'm afraid. I am anxious. I am bored. I am disappointed. So it is better to name your emotions so that you can be able to tame it down. You can be able to control the emotions. When you're able to name it, when you're able to label how you're feeling, I am angry, then you can be able to control yourself, manage that anger. So label your emotions, identify your emotions, name them: sadness, anger, fear, this, that. Name your emotions. Number 5, empathize, deconstruct, and not minimize. Don't try to, reduce your emotions or the emotions of other people. Don't reduce the emotions of other people. Help them to bring down their emotions. Be empathetic. A lot of us are not empathetic. It is me, myself, and I can be guilty of that. Put yourself in other people's shoes when they are going through emotional struggles. Empathize with them, be it your children, your family members. Empathize with them. Another thing you can do, ask more questions. Okay, if you're trying to, empathize with people, okay, why do you feel this way? What happened? How can I help you? How do you feel about this? Ask questions to help you to understand the next person. If you don't ask, how are you supposed to know what's going on in this person's head? So I had one of my mentees, a teenager. She told me that her mother is just there. Like, her mother doesn't know anything about her. They don't connect emotionally. She's there going through academics alone. She reads by herself. She doesn't know how she became the head girl in her school. She does her reading by herself. Her mother will never tell her, go and read. Oh, let's have this conversation. Her mother is not aware of the person that she is. We have to build that emotional connection. Ask them questions. How are you feeling? Oh, your friend, what's going on? That your friend, know their friends. Be interested in their life. Be interested to know what's happening with them. Oh, your school, your grades. What subjects are you finding difficult the most? Oh, your teachers, how do you feel about your teachers? Oh, your dad, your mom, how do you feel about me? We don't like when they criticize us. So ask more questions. Be fully present. Hold space. Problem solving to help them to be able to verbalize how they are feeling. Let them be assertive to be able to express their feelings, to be able to express their thoughts, to be able to express their opinions. Give them space to express their opinions. This is what I think about this. Don't shut them off. They are human beings now. Yes, they are growing. Yes, their brain is getting matured and all that. This is how I feel about this. I think we should do this way. I think this happened because of that. Give them space. Be fully present. Your child should not be talking to you or a friend or a spouse, telling you something and you're thinking of the next thing. There's one pastor I heard talking like, oh, women are, multitaskers. That they like thinking of so many things. Their spouse will be talking to them, but they are thinking of the next thing that they want to do, how they want to prepare this food, how they want to go to the market, how they want to catch up with this person, how they want to take care of the child. Like you're having conversations, but you're thinking a lot. So be fully present when people are sharing their concerns. That's how you empathize. Yes. Reflect and learn from the emotions. You journal. You seek feedback. Be kind to yourself, self-compassion. You as a person, how do you manage your emotions? So the seventh step, understand that managing emotions is a skill. And as you learn how to practice it, yeah, so you grow into it. The skill, it takes time. It's not like it one-time stop. It's not a destination. It's a journey. If you've learned to really control your emotions, that's fine. But if you're still in that journey, you can do better. You can keep practicing. As a parent, what do you do? Modeling. Demonstrate these steps. These steps that I've given you to set an example for your teenager. Demonstrate all the steps. Be empathetic. When they see you that you empathize with people, them too, they'll become empathetic. When they see that you're able to manage your emotions, you're able to, regulate, you're aware of your emotions, you're able to control them, you're able to manage, teach them how to journal. Like I said, they learn best by what they see you do and not what you tell them to do. So be a role model, be an emotional role model. Learn how to regulate your emotions so they follow suit. My mom can regulate her emotions. Express your emotions. Let them know that you're human beings. It is okay to cry as well. You also have emotions, but when you're able to bounce back, not that you'll be throwing tantrums. I am happy. Why you're scattering things? Somebody got you angry and you're throwing things. You will see your children, they will scatter things too. Let daddy is doing this, mommy is doing. Let's scatter things when we're angry. Let's break things. And you say it's destructive spirit. It's not evil spirit. They're watching you. So be a role model. Active listening. Listen to them. Active listening. It's not that they are talking and you're pressing your phone. Hey, go on. So what did you say happened? Hey, calling the next person. Hey, Junior, and your adolescent is talking to you, trying to express how they are feeling. Hey, have you said to the water? Have you done this? And somebody is expressing, no. Do not be eager to solve the problem. Say, okay. Yes, I've read. Just go. We'll talk about it. Okay, next time do this. No, give them time to be able to express their feelings and guide them, work with them. Family activities, create opportunities for family activities that promote emotional, bonding like that. Play games. You can play games with your children. So you bond emotionally. You play games together. What are your hobbies? What does my child like to? Me and my children will play games. We play. Sometimes I get tired, but okay, let them just feel like, oh yes, 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 yes. Mommy, you play games with them. So you're building connection, emotional bonding, you're bonding emotionally. Go out together, spend time together, quality time. A lot of times now everybody's on their phone. We'll say, oh, we are all together in the room, we're all together, we went out together, but we're all pressing our phones. No, let's talk. Let's have those family time that we talk about things. Yes, that creates bonding, you're bonding. So let's learn how to create a safe space for our adolescents to share their feelings. Let us model right. Let us be active listeners, not passive listeners. We're listening and we're doing something else. Be present, be there with them. Learn how to control your own emotions and also help to guide your children in regulating their emotions so that you can connect better. A lot of teenagers do not connect with their parents emotionally. So have this talk. My daughter the other day was telling me, mommy, I like having conversations with you. It's fun talking with you because I've learned how to, give her that space. Like she feels free to come and tell me what happened in school, her friends, every time friends did this, friends do that. Yes, it is this time that they bond with their friends, peer. But if you're not there to guide them to be their besties also, they'll just everything go out to tell their friends and people, they'll be looking up to different people that don't even have values. Be there to support them emotionally so that you can connect with them. Provide emotional support, spiritual support, and peer support for your adolescent for them to be able to thrive. Talk to them, use the right words, encourage them. They need to feel valued. They need to say, yes, my parents are very, very supportive. Set boundaries, be able to set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Okay, this is what is expected from you. This is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do this. Yes, set boundaries and let them be able to set boundaries as well. Emotional boundaries, mental boundaries. Let them have that mental space. When they're thinking, allow them to think right, allow them to be in their space, for them to process their emotions, connect with them emotionally. Create a safe space for them to regulate their emotions since they act best with their emotions. The family is the basic, it is a foundation. Your children are shaped by their family experiences. They learn best by what they see in the family, what is going on in the house. When they come out, they start acting that way. Work on our own emotions with this step that I've given you so that we can also teach our children how to regulate their emotions, how to express their emotions in a respectful way, not an aggressive way. Let us mentor, let us coach, and let us guide them. That is all we can do for our teenagers. Review question. We've come to an end. Okay, these are the questions. Anybody wants to talk about any of the questions, to answer any of them? You can go with number 1, go with number 2, go with number 3. Thank you all for being part of this. I hope we'll take some steps to start working on our emotions so that we can, help our adolescents to also regulate their emotions, as it will help to promote overall well-being of the house, not just you as a parent, not just the child, everybody in the family. So as we wrap up, anybody wants to say something?
Hi, Coach Daniela.
Hi.
So myself, I am not a parent yet. I do
Okay.
not have adolescents, but from tonight's session, I mean, I've got to learn a lot. I believe will also help me in dealing with young persons, and
Okay.
that I will definitely carry along with me even when I start having kids. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
Exciting
you, too. You're
session.
welcome. Thank you. All right. I wish you all the best in the parenting journey, and you can reach out anytime for any questions. Thank you.